One summer night, I hold you tight, you and I. Guys, this is the last part of American Truck Simulator. I'm taking a long break, maybe not so long, this depends on my main animation. I also already recorded a video which I'm uploading after this one, explaining why I go and yeah, blah blah blah. I'm just taking a break until my main animation is done, so that I can focus on that. I force myself actually, because it's really a lot of fun for me, the recording. Not to see that the videos do not be watched. I mean, actually maybe it's not so bad actually, but that would make me happy if people watch the video. Would make me happy. But it's okay because I have to really get this thing here done. So main animation on my, there's another, let's see. This is just from the last recording here. I have to, this one turn off, this one turn off, okay. Well, watch the video if you want. Oh, what the hell, do what you want to do. You know what's good for you, right? Okay. However, maybe we can manage at least in this final part. Oh, sounds so dramatical. In this last part, American Truck Simulator. It's a great game. I like it. I truly like it. I like the European version too. So definitely get this game, especially when it's in sale. The base game is already enough fun. You don't even need necessarily the DLC. So that's just my opinion on this game. It's a great game. I wish this would be on GOG, but again, $5 is great. This is my opinion on this game. Get it because it's super relaxing as well. I like it a lot. So maybe we can make enough money to buy a trailer. So I would say we're checking that out. Or can we maybe? This confuses me now a little bit. Why will we get so much money for that? 16-hour trip. Okay. Yeah, I still haven't really figured out what's the point of having our own truck. I don't. Do we make more money with that? I don't really get this one here. I don't understand. Maybe I think we get more money having their own truck, but I think we would get even more money to. When we have our own trailer or something. Free market. Okay. Let's pick free market. So where are we right now? We are in Moyev. Okay, and these are the offer. What is that? $10-hour. Okay, let's try this one. Let's drive this guy. Yeah, so today is Sunday. From Monday on, I don't want to continue recording. So turning off the gamepad here, and also I still have, yeah. I know, listen. For the celebration of our truck. Okay, let's see. But I don't want to close OBS. No. I have to reposition everything. Okay. Now let's get to it. Where do we have to go? Here, okay. Yeah, so I thought about when I come back, then continuing this one. I'm not so sure. That the problem is if I stop playing games for a while, I don't find my way back easily in games. It's easier for me to start from scratch again. I like that actually also better. I'm not sure about this, but there is one advantage with this game, which is basically you can create different profiles. So what I will do for sure, create my offline profile, then I can play it offline. And then maybe, if this save file is still available after the time, then we maybe continue. If I feel like it, if I feel like playing it, obviously. I have to feel like playing it. Yeah, I have to stop myself from recording. This is really, the thing is when I record, and then I do all kinds of things for the recording, but I don't work on the things which I should actually work on. Focus on. So this is when I make the official videos, I say, hey, I'm gonna be officially gone until this is done. Then it's gonna be easier for me. So earn money for your company. Yeah, this one here. Take the job. Yeah, where's my trailer? Ah, here's somewhere. Ah, this guy. Okay. To tell people that I'm taking a break and making a big deal out of this, but this is not my thing is, I don't want a small channel when there's nothing going on. People think maybe he gave up or something or like that. And this is not the case actually. That's why I want to tell you the reasons for it. So in case somebody wonders, what's because I sometimes see like little channels here and there, and I wonder sometimes. But sure, I don't have to. It's not necessary. But again, it also helps me officially saying it, then I can take a break easy. Because I stick to what I say. When I say I go to the toilet, I mean it. You better let me go to the toilet. Gotta go to the toilet. Check this out. We are almost. Wait, how many hours do we have to drive? Next rest 5 hours. Remaining. What? No, it's not that far away. 10 hours. So we definitely have to take a break. At some point, but not now. I think we are good. We can drive a while, then maybe look for a place to sleep and get some gasoline, and then those buses remind me on those old movies. Or, the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves, actually, I think. Right? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong about this. It's wrong. It's a long time. Long time ago, I can still remember. Yeah, you know what I should do? Really learn more songs. I love those oldies. I can still remember. Great songs. like it, I really love them. I have to go to the right, I think. Aha, I missed it again. Ah, Lucas. But to be fair, it's sometimes a little bit hard to see it in this Navi. You know? I mean, however, yeah, I gotta be out. Yeah, I have to admit that, you know, if I really put attention to that, then Navi works fine. Yeah. Ah, crap, yeah, it's my fault. Navi is okay, it's really me. It is really me. Yeah, there are really not many complaints about this game. I really think this is a great game overall. The only thing is what makes me sad is it's not available on GOG. This is the only downside. Other than that, I think they do a good job. It's fun. It's pretty. It sounds good. It even smells good. How do we have to drive here so weird? Is this correct? If I keep driving a cycle, a circle, and then I have to rest before even starting this journey. Was auch immer. Was auch immer. It's whatever. Whatever. Oder sometimes we say wie auch immer. Oh shit. I can't believe what I'm doing right now. Well, okay, but there's something. I'm gonna shut up now until we are reaching here our destination. The highway. I gotta shut up. This is, I cannot. It was hard to see that happening and not to comment on that. So let's see. This would be too early to rest now. I think I wanna get this thing done with one time resting only, so we're gonna try to max it out a bit. This guy is so slow. Oh, he's driving. Okay, let's check out the maps. So, what am I doing? Okay, we have to go to over Phoenix. Phoenix is... I heard of Phoenix already. So we could either go this route or that one. This one looks to me more reasonable. Why would we go through Phoenix? Because if we go through Phoenix, we have to go through the city. I think Phoenix is big, right? Looks bigger to me. And there's a lot of traffic sign. I think we should go maybe through Kingman when I think of that. Ah, I clicked on that. Ha, see? I accidentally clicked somewhere, so yeah. Okay, good. Good brain. Brain good today. Although I wouldn't say that after this start. Brain might be good later. Brain always try always satisfy customer, which would be me. And I'm satisfied. I like my brain. It's doing weird things sometimes. But I've heard of worse things. Oh, my brain. Where is my thing here? What the heck? Here we go. I was thinking I have to, after this, I have to go a little bit to the left side, but I do not know when I have to do this or not. In the German, I know at least trucks should always be on the right side. This is like a rule in the German country. In Deutschland, in Deutschland. Dutch, but Deutsch. We say for Germany, Deutschland. Which, to be honest, doesn't really sound German. This is the weird part. It sounds like Deutsch. There was no word in the German. No, deutlich. Okay, there is actually a word. deutlich, which means what does deutlich mean actually? Deutlich, sag es deutlich, say it, pronounce it well. Oh, this is a good question. What does deutlich mean? I cannot say that. No, I should know the word, but sometimes it's just not coming up. So I'm gonna check it quickly. Deutlich. Clearly, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. But maybe there's a better word for that. So clearly. So say it clearly. Deutlich. Or say it precisely. Yeah, precise is another word for precise. Deutlich sounds a little bit like Deutsch. But the word Deutsch doesn't sound like Deutsch. I say that. Other Germans might be not agreeing to that. Some of them might be. What are you doing now? Yeah, but I don't, people I cannot take seriously. What I cannot take seriously is this proud feeling of a country. I know. American have this also deeply. That's my understanding, right? It is, I think if you're proud of your country, you need to like if you're proud of a person, you need the person to take the whole person, right? Not just the good things. I think you can overall be proud of this, but you have to at the same time admit what who you're dealing with. So yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't have this in me, but for different reasons, I don't have this feeling of being proud of a country because I experience living in Germany. I'm a German. Technically, and my heart is completely German because I grew up since I'm 2 years old. But I'm not a German, like technically, and Germans are very technically. They will say, oh yeah, they're pretty much a German. You hear sometimes, you're better than others, stuff like this you hear once in a while. And in my case, usually people cannot tell because I'm completely like a native speaker. Again, this is my native language. But if they see the name, which is a little bit different, the name, how Polish people write Lukas is different to the German. The German, they are out of their mind. The official government, they are so stupid in this regard, So there is a letter in the Polish language which would be like an O, or so my mom explained this to me, which is the name Lukas would be pronounced Łukasz, and the Wu. You don't have that in the German language, so there's an L with a special L symbol for that word, and the end of this name is a Z. And what the Germans do, they say, okay, we don't have this letter, so we keep the L, but we add another Z to that. So now this name doesn't make any sense in the German. It doesn't make sense in the Polish because now in the German it sounds like Luka. That's what people sometimes try to say. And this doesn't make sense. You cannot, neither in the Polish nor in the German does this make any freaking sense. This is typical governmental institutes. It's unbelievable. So what do you do with that? But anyway, it's a funny story. So that's good. It's good for laugh or something. But anyway, so I never really belonged here to Germany. Always felt a little bit different, but also my personality is a little bit different. Not special in a good way, not saying that I'm better than others, of course, when I was younger and stuff like this, but getting older, seeing your own limitations. I wish I would be better, but I am not, it's just clearly the case. Fortunately, I would like to be like Superman, that would be great. But I'm not, so but different, that's for sure, different to people, and I never had this feeling like proud of a country, which I think is good because it's you know what's that good for? You know, it's okay to be home, liking your home. I'm not talking about that you shouldn't like your home. You should be happy about the home, or if you like your town, America, or whatever. That's all good. It's nothing bad to have a place where you feel you belong there and you're home, and this is what you love about this life the most. That's all good. But identifying yourself with that, with a flag, is to me a little bit, you know, if you do that, you have to take also the bad stuff, you know. You cannot just, walk around and celebrate the good things when the bad things linger around as well. I think that's not good. But you guys have a nice flag, I gotta admit that, so it looks always good. I like the flags. The flags here, I also like. Flags look cool. I also like to animate them. Simple animation. I never really got this as a child, even I remember. I never, this concept of you know, in Europe especially, you know, in Europe you have different countries, right? As a child, I looked at the countries, and then we learned that there are some borders here and there, and I looked at this and I was thinking, to me that didn't make sense, because the countries were connected. It was just a line drawing, and here's a line, and that's a different country. Why? I was thinking, this is so stupid. Why would that be? I even asked that in the. I still remember that I was in class, sitting with other kids. I was asking, what do we need the borders for? Or yeah, something like that. And the kids around me, oh, look at everything. And there was a younger teacher, like a practice teacher. I remember she was a little bit impressed. I remember that still. She was like, huh. But she was not the teacher. I still remember that. So yeah. But you know, this is just the play of life, I guess. That's what people do. It makes sense. I'm not saying this is not. You know, everything belongs. It's what people do. You know, everything starts small. Maybe it's. Before much civilization was a thing in the Middle Age, you know, people started to live in smaller groups, and then those groups became towns, and then you try to protect this town, and then maybe later you can negotiate with other towns, and then the one town gets a name, the other town gets a name, and suddenly you're negotiating with two towns and have almost like an infrastructure. You start to build some roads, then you want to protect those roads, and it becomes more and more. Yeah, and you know, this is how humanity became society, and then you know those little towns became bigger, became cities, and now they are lands, and you have to protect the lands. You have to, lands need certain rules, so you need those rules for certain areas, which you call lands, and that's what people do. Same thing with the language is also interesting. I believe what happened is, you know how sometimes in your area, when you go to a different town, not even far away, and they have a different word for a particular thing, that's how language modifies itself. Like, it starts little here, little there, when people separate, meaning when people start maybe to sail, with the sailing, of ships. They all spoke the same language, but then some groups, they went away from their hometown and still spoke the same language, but started to make a new life in a new area. And over time, the life is also living. Little words change here and there. Little expressions are, born here and there, and suddenly the language change, or not suddenly, slowly the language changes, and then you ending up having first a dialect, and then over time it's shifting into a different language. And there are still some similarities, but it sounds different, and it has to be learned as a new language. It takes a long time. It's a kind of evolution thing. It's interesting. That's also why you can forget about your own language. So when you can see this with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think, I'm not certain though, I have to check this, but I think Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he talks now in his own language, native language. Anyway, let's not go into that. I don't have enough details about that. But what I mean is, you can't forget about the language if you not use your own mother language. You forget some words here and there. You can relearn it faster again, like really quickly if it's your mother language, for sure. If it's not used, everything you're not using, it's the case. Anyway, so. Ourselves, and then we have to also for gasoline. Let's check this out. Oh, that's good. We are almost in Kingman. Are we good? Not so sure if we are okay with the little bit. Anyway, let's focus on the other thing. We're going to Kingman, and before that, maybe even. Let's go there. Okay, let's see. We have to go. Yeah, we should go here now. Can't see that on this little tiny navi. Let's see. Welcome back. Tell me that you. I know what's wrong with it. It has no gas in it. Something like that. I have to practice this. I like this. Maybe also I'm gonna practice a Trump impression. Yeah. It's a funny character. I have a little robot that actually looks like Trump. I made them already 2 years ago or something. Maybe even 3. Trump. It's like a character, like a cartoon. Almost. What a world. Then well, you know, I'm not political wise, you know. Wait, hold on here. I mean, I don't really think Trump is a capable, good person. I don't really believe that, but Americans are really trapped with this right and left. That's about it. That's in general not really much to not much of a choice, right? I think. And well, you know. I'm 42 years old, so I don't agree with anybody, like neither completely left nor completely right, but I'm obviously more left-leaning, you know. Always had been, always will be, because I think we should all work together as human beings. I think this is good that we all work. When we work together as one brain, as I said in earlier parts, we can achieve really great things, you know. But there should always be a possibility of talking to everybody, you know. It doesn't, you know, I have friends who are more on the right side. I have you know, friends, lefties, you know, so not right-wing people, not extreme or anything like that. But I would talk to them as well if there was an opportunity, if there is something I can do. I would talk, and I do when I see there is a point of that. I think it's a waste of you know, this is a stupid thing to be against foreigner or whatsoever. I think though, when you go into a different country, when you go into, I don't know, if I go to America, I mean, this is an easy, you know, example, because, you know, now I speak the language, but this could happen. Maybe at some point in time I have to go to Japan, you know. I'm gonna be in trouble because I really have to learn Japanese then. You know, I think that if you live in a new country, you have to adapt to the country, not vice versa. So you learn your language, that's a no-brainer. You have to learn the language. It's always also good for you if you do that. And I think there is nothing wrong with that as being a rule, but this should be a rule. I think it's a little bit overdone in terms of that foreigners sometimes have to learn more and harder about history than most average native people. Native people who are living in the country. No, that's a little bit stupid. It's waste of energy, to be honest. But okay. But yeah, you have to adapt to that. But I think it brings always opportunity, you know, bringing more people. And if you don't behave well in a land, you don't have to right of staying there. If you, I never agree to that. I mean, obviously, it makes sense to everybody. I don't know why we have to talk about stuff like this. It's stupid. It's really stupid. It makes completely sense. Behave well, like when you visit it, when you go to a different place, you adjust to the place, to the people you are invited to, right? That makes sense. At the same time, when you against foreigners or races in some way, I'm talking about the real races, not that you have to be, just because somebody is black, you have to be artificially nice. This is not good. There is a thing which is called positive racism. It's not good either. Just measure the person on the personal features of the person. Is it a good person? Is it a reliable person? Is it not somebody screwing you over? Then the color doesn't matter at all. it never did in my thing. But just liking somebody because you have a different color is also stupid. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. And every country has that. So I think in every land we have those people. It's a waste of time. This is not the problem. The problem are not only foreigners. I don't believe that. But again, it doesn't make sense to me in a world like we are living in. Look at this. Everything we have is because we work together as the resources of the world. We exchange resources. We deal with other countries, and we all having a better life due to that. Sure, we have a bunch of problems, but overall the life quality has changed drastically in a positive way. People still complain because they always do. But overall, I mean, look at how we live. Even look at this simulated truck here. How comfortable your ass is. So I think it's stupid to wanna isolate yourself from the rest when you at the same time using devices, people, work, places, resources from other lands. It doesn't make sense to me. It's a stupid way of thinking, I think. This is always, those topics are always make people freak out, I think. It's also easy on social media. If you start talking about that, like if you type a video like that, it's gonna be watched no matter what. It's also one thing I wanna have back. I wanna have Will Smith back like before. Why not? He made a mistake. Can we not make mistakes in life? What the heck? No, he did what? He just couldn't help himself on this one evening on the stupid Oscars where no one gives a fuck about this anyways. Oscars. I want to have this guy back as he was. He deserves it. So many good. He brought me so much fun. With his movies. One mistake, sure, he lost his temper, yeah, but at the same time, again, we all lose temper, we all fuck up at some point. That shouldn't be like one time happening, that's it for you. That's cruel also. I don't remember the names, Keanu Reeves, of course I remember. He was Neo. Neo is almost better than Superman. Superman guy, the old guy, the Witcher guy. I want them all. And the other one, the Iron guy. Iron Man guy. Pause. Okay. Let's continue. not sure if yeah, maybe I have to interrupt again. Remember that I have to go out again shortly. Yeah, what I also gonna do is preparing this guy from to Linux. I mean, I'm pretty okay with Linux, meanwhile, but what I haven't, what I didn't do yet still, is yeah, Steam. I never installed Steam. Maybe once a long time ago on Ubuntu, but I do the most things in bottles. If you know about Steam, then if not, then it's not that important. But Steam should actually, I expect Steam to just work fine. To be honest, I heard so many good things about it. I'm not worried. That's why I actually didn't bother testing Steam. And most games I play GOG base, but now this one here is on Steam. Yeah, but you can tell because I turned off the whole overlay stuff, including the stupid achievement and everything, which I actually don't give a shit about. And also, you know, when I use Steam, the overlays, sometimes friends come online and then appear. I don't like that. Names appear in public recording and stuff like this. Although, not as many anymore, you know. We had our peak in 2012, like I said. We played a lot, we had a lot of fun, but now everybody's spread it, you know. We, as a community, as we were before, we still exist, but very spread it. Everybody's busy also, but I think, you know, in this age, that's normal. I expect when we are all very old, I think we're still alive. We'll come back, I think. This is the time when everybody's busy. Between 30, 40, a lot of things happen, you know. We get older, we have some things going on. Parents getting older, this is also the age where you think about this more. And yeah, about this, I think about this, you know, my mom is actually, right now she's alone, also far away. So this makes me always a little bit sad that, so I try to, there's some things happening. I'm not, you know, I talk a lot, sure, but I'm just telling you everything, obviously. It's gonna be a busy time anyways. I try to also visit her again. Yeah, I don't want to dramatize it, but you know, you never know, you know. You should, when you can, you should visit it. That's simple. When you can, and there is a time, a window possible, why not? Why not? it's done, it's done. I'm actually happy with the whole recording. Happy, of course. I would appreciate if what I always hope for is when I record that the reason one is watched. Never really happens. It happens always later. It makes sense, it's YouTube. It's fine. But for when you build something with wood or something, right? And which I did recently. You can, if it's done, you can use it and you can appreciate it. With YouTube, when you record and you put it out there, nothing happens. It's the reward of putting it out is, it's just not there. Then it comes later, maybe, but then I don't care anymore. It's like when I have built a little table here. It's still cool, sure, but it's I'm appreciating the most when it's done. It's there, and I'm using it, I'm happy, right? The same thing with recording, it's just not a natural thing, YouTube stuff. And so for that reason, it's always sad, to see videos and being watched. But the progress of recording is awesome. I like that. Always did, even before YouTube was a thing, I always did that. I love doing it. But YouTube is great. I like it. You can talk down on YouTube, and sure, I don't like that they become so condescending. Oh boy, when they say something, as a Google in general, something pops up, and you can make a choice between. You can choose. Would you like to install that? Yes or no? Thank you. And I was thinking, why the heck do I have to press thank you for that? And I refuse. If possible, I press everything that I don't have to click on the thank you button, because I think that's stupid. As much as it's needed to be polite to other people, I'm not talking to a person here. This is just a yes or no thing. That's what I want to see. I want to see yes, no, that's it. No thank you, why? I'm not thanking you for an offer to say no thank you. This is a company. I want to be, this is has no heart, no soul. Please act like that. I want to see no thank you. Little things like this drive me nuts. That's why I get older. I think it's no thank you. When they become so condescending, they tell you what you can say. I mean, not me, because the channel is too small. But they would if they could. If I would get big or anything, they would. It's a different play. It's a different thing. I don't know. I cannot comment on that. I'm not big. So there are a lot of things about YouTube which sucks. Also the thumbs down button taking away to protect the creators. Yeah, bullshit. I can still see that. How is this helping me? This is, it's stupid. Yeah, put it there. It's not nice to experience thumbs downs as a creative person, but it's needed. I have to see that too. If people don't like it, they don't like it. I mean, in my case, it's a little bit stupid because I can't, there is no reading in this. It's just, could it be a random person, could be a bad video. I have no idea. Could be, this is just too less information. I need more information about that, in my case, because the channel is just too small. But in bigger scale, it has to be there. If people, either you put it completely away, or you put both in. But just one thing, it's stupid. It's really stupid, especially when the creative people can still see that. And again, this is or to be frank, has nothing to do with the creators. This is big business, big companies. They don't want to see that. I think they are the money giver, and you always have to follow the money. This is always true. Follow the money. And me, it doesn't help me at all. There's no benefit for me. That's bullshit. I don't know. I don't like a lot of things, but this is just a thing you have to deal with. So I think if people wanna thumbs down something, then they should. Of course, it's also a nice thing, I have like some let's plays which I finished, and every time I finish thumbs down, I was like, why? no information just because they can, and that's what you have to deal with. That's important. People need to do that. I do this also, but I don't do it on smaller channels because it's not necessary, in my opinion. Again, I'm not saying don't do it at all, because if this is a I said this in the summer break video, basically. If I put out a video, people wanna thumb their thing down, but that's a public opinion. I have to take that if I like it or not. It's just I think they decide if this is actually. I can think this is stupid. I can say that, but I have to accept the opinion of people. That's how it is. But I only do that when I think really a video is being hurtful, misleading completely. So, and there are many videos which I would because they people are wrong. But I just think it, you know. But, yeah. So here too, I think a lot of people probably think a lot worse, you know, but they decide, come on, whatever. I just small channel that I like it. Hey, how can I see the figure? Am I stupid? Let's drive this. I don't see the flag at all. Oh, this is true. Let's see. Yeah, but overall, YouTube is lots of videos. Yeah. Also music meanwhile. Pretty good. I like that. Okay, where is the thing? I mean, really, where is the stupid thing there? I have no idea. Here. Okay. Okay. The thing is, I'm a little bit stressed. I know I have to go soon. Check my phone quickly. That's why I'm a little bit under time stress, but I think I'm still okay. Pick somebody up. Do we look? No, I think that's good, huh? Not too bad. Okay, so that's done. Check my phone. Okay, yeah, we made some money. Not too bad, actually. I would say continue. And we can skill. I think up to 50% fuel saved when driving with trailer. Up to yeah, it is cool, but it's also so boring, you know. Let's skill it, because if I continue this in 3 months, I forgot about how I skilled that, and I'm happy. Okay, it's a cool thing. It's helpful, but it's so boring. I hate when skills are boring. I don't like that. I want to feel an impact always. And yeah, you feel it. Nah, I don't even feel that impact. Probably that's the thing. Anyway, okay, I have some time still. I'm waiting for the time for a message to when to get. So maybe we can buy a trailer. Yeah, maybe we can buy a trailer. How much do we have? Maybe we can buy that. That would be great. Would be a good. Yes, so we can. Yeah, I would say let's buy this guy. What? Where do you want to store the trailer? We only have one storage, I think. Here, huh? Ah, shit. If I do this now, I will not remember that in the future. That I will not remember. If I purchase this now and I take a break of this save file, right? In 3 months, no way that I will remember that. Then I will have a trailer and forget about this guy. I wonder also, is it possible to fast travel back home? I don't know. No, anyway, but by my initial goal, I definitely reached. Okay, to sum it up again, this is the last part of this guy here, at least for a while. If I continue the save file, I do not know. I maybe start over again if this is, if I still feel like it. I simply don't know. Might be, might be not. We'll see about this. And yeah, now I'm gonna definitely take a summer break until my main animation is done. And if it's done, then I can start my little projects and coming back to the recording as well. Okay, yeah. So that's about it. Have a nice summertime, I wish you, and enjoy and be happy or sad or what you wanna be. And buy the game, of course. It's a great game. It's great, awesome game. New save file. But arrivederci. It was a pleasure to me serving you this game. La 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 la. Bye bye.